Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your always great support. Now, the Nigerian Gen Zs are now coming out to declare their demonstration that is going to happen starting the 1st of August to 10th of August. They are emulating what the Gen Zs from Kenya did, forcing the Kenya Kwanza government in Kenya, led by William Ruto, removing the Finance Bill 2024. And now the news that is now circulating in social media, that is coming from the so-called Gen Zs from Nigeria, they are saying, "End bad government in Nigeria 2024. Nationwide protest. No tribe, no region, no religion." And there's going to be 10 days of rage. And so they are saying they are not slaves. Now, as they are saying, to end the bad government in Nigeria, now these are the demands from these youths from Nigeria. They say, end anti-people policies, overtaxing, and electoral fraud. Thus, total demands are 12. And now, number 1 says, end subsidy scam and reverse fuel price to below 300 naira per litre. Number 2, bring tertiary education fees back to their previous rates by reversing subsidies. Number 3, restore electricity tariffs to affordable levels for the public. Number 4, return import duties to their previous rates. Number 5, publicly disclose and reduce the salaries and allowances of the senators, House of the Representatives members, and the Speaker. Number 6, establish an emergency fund to support SMEs. Number 7, make INEC independent of the executive branch with transparent process for appointing its chairman. Number 8, enact a law mandating INEC to electronically transmit live electoral results. Number 9, reopen national borders. Number 10, reform EFCC. Number 11, declare a state of emergency on inflation. Then lastly, number 12, reform the judiciary. This is what they are saying. And the dress code is going to be white and black, the same to the Gen Zs used in Kenya. Now, they have also said where they will gather. For those around Enugu, Lagos, Kano, PH, Abuja, Kaduna Block, all roads leading to the city and airports on day 1. Section 40 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999, the right to protest and assembly. End bad government in Nigeria. That is what the Gen Zs are coming out to say. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems like this Gen Z movement is now escalating across Africa. And that is why African presidents who are dictators are now fearing that this war, where the Gen Zs across Africa are taking over, they are like, we don't have any space again. Why? Because they have been there for a long period of time. And what they are doing is just to serve their interest, not the interest of the people of their countries. And that is why William Ruto of the Republic of Kenya has already tested it. The wrath and the movement of the young youths. This is something that also I saw Julius Malema trying to encourage in South Africa. That going forward, the medicine of dictatorial kind of leadership of a country in Africa, they must face the wrath of the young men, so-called the Gen Zs. I saw also some individuals try to emerge in Uganda, but Yoweri Museveni was not welcoming the idea. And so, Museveni warned those who are preparing the march or the movement to be warned. Let them plan at their own risks. So in other words, these African presidents who are feeling like the movement of Gen Zs is now going to escalate them from the leadership of their various countries, they're now fearing what is this that is coming. But this was just a wake-up where it started in Kenya and now is now escalating to other countries in Africa. Does it mean that it is a new dawn to the politics of the Africa as different African countries are now waking up? Their eyes are open, clear, understanding the type of leadership they want. Because look at Nigeria, they're now adopting what happened in Kenya. The Kenya you've seen, the young youths pushing the government of the day into a tight corner. As we speak, when the young Gen Zs talked about the office of the first ladies, the second lady, the third lady, has already been withdrawn. The finance bill has been withdrawn. Some 47 government parastatus agencies has been dissolved. We are expecting also either some cabinet minister to be fired or reshuffled. So there is just now a movement that is telling this dictatorial kind of leadership in Africa that the movement and young men who are coming are telling them that we need space to change our Africa. Because we are having those African presidents who don't care about what African residents are feeling about. They take power, they influence, they exploit on their own benefit. And that is why when William Ruto was sworn in the office, the president of the Republic of Kenya, he now looked like someone who got the power from his own means. But now, because he realized that power was donated and the people are the one who have the power to do whatever they can do, now William Ruto has realized that he must follow what people say. So the way I've asked, does it mean that it is now a new dawn to the politics of Africa? Because now young men and women are waking up, saying enough is enough. We are not going to tolerate any kind of uprising, dictatorial kind of leadership. We are going to squeeze them. We are going to show them the reality of leadership. At the same time, we are not going to be slaves in our own countries. We are going to be, we are not going to be slaves. And we must have freedom. And freedom is, we must shape up the economic status of our countries. We must understand about the borrowing, loans. Loans are affecting our African countries terribly. Because you find that our presidents or our leaders, they took loans, they build their own interest, not African interest. So when I saw the movement now is coming to hit Nigeria, I'm just waiting to see how things are going to be. Because, again, the politics of Africa is not going to remain the same. That is whatever we are having for today. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till we meet in another video.